Hello, I'm Alberto Gonzalez. This is my room, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about who I am and the reasons what I would like to join this master's program in supply chain and logistics in Zaragoza. So the main reason for me to join this program is that it is exactly the kind of training that I need to go into the next step on my career, right? You will understand why as I go with this little video. So to tell about my background, I'm a civil engineer, so I've got a master's in engineering and civil engineering, and also in leadership and management in construction. And I've been working in construction over the past 8 years in different countries and continents, mainly in Central Asia, Central Africa, and over the last 3 years in the UK. And in all the places, I've actually realized that logistics and supply chain is actually a key factor for success, and there's some common challenges that all the big companies in the world face. So to give you an example, for example, when I was in Turkmenistan, I remember buying products all around the world, like in China, Central Europe, or Turkey, and I had to track and to follow up transport of materials bought, sometimes first of all by road, then by boat, and finally by train until final destination. And managing all those interfaces every time we had borders or change of mean of transport was difficult, right? And I think main companies or big contractors, we tend to subcontract everything, but we don't have good visibility and traceability of our product till final destination. So I think as main contractors, we definitely have to have an approach much closer to these high-tech companies of the 21st century, in which since the moment you buy a product, we should be able to have complete traceability and visibility of our products. If we want to make any change, if there is any issue, if we want to contact the supplier or the company transporting it, we should embrace this approach that other companies have. And at the minute, it's not happening in construction. I've been working for several big construction companies, and none of them applies this. This tends to be a little bit old-fashioned way of calling people, sending emails, and things like that make us losing a lot of time, wasting a lot of time, and probably not have the best performance. So I think that would describe, again, or following this, I could describe the perfect job that I would like to have after this training, and it's basically being a logistic and supply chain manager for a big constructor or a big construction company, because I think I can provide big knowledge or good knowledge of construction over my experience as construction lead. But by having this training and also with the approach of logistics I have now, I think I could meld them together, match them together to give a new approach into policies, processes, and management of the logistics within construction, right? And if I try to join this with the last question of which global supply chain issue I would like to face, well, some people would say that this is not a global issue, but if I look at it from a different perspective, let me explain you, you will see how this is that much linked to a global issue. I would say, as a customer of any sort of product that I can buy online, I'm always demanding, as customer, faster, better, and more transparent service in order to have my product delivered as soon as possible. So I'm a challenging customer in this sense, right? So I think this is perfectly applicable to construction in the way I was explaining before. I think if we want to be competitive, if we want to improve quality of services within construction of the 21st century, we have to have exactly the same approach, and we have to try to have complete visibility and traceability of our products and our purchases across the whole process. So I think that's pretty much all the questions that we had to answer in this video. I hope I managed to call your attention, and hopefully I'll be accepted, and we'll be in touch soon in order to enroll this master. Thank you very much, and hopefully see you soon. Goodbye.